Welcome back to the podcast, Friendly Disagreements, where we say whatever we want, besides what gets us in trouble with our mom. We back. I got a stunt with the mug. Shout out Peter McKinnon. If you know who he is, he's a fellow YouTuber. He's dope. Big inspiration. Hold up. Had to do it again.
Damn. Got me feeling some type of way, I'm not gonna lie.
It's the ASMR.
I might have to buy a coffee maker soon.
Oh yeah, coffee. I'm not even that big of a coffee drinker, but it's just too good. It's too nice to not drink coffee.
That's true.
So now I'm gonna be drinking coffee a lot more, cause why not?
Exactly.
But speaking of ASMR, 21 Savage's new album.
So doesn't he have a song called ASMR?
Yeah, he does, and it's
what a transition, man.
What the we're just gonna. There's nothing to see here.
Okay. Very smooth.
We eat healthy around here.
Oh, what's in that coffee?
Nothing.
Some healthy, probably granulated brown sugar, right? Organic?
It's organic.
Okay.
But anyways, back to 21 Savage. What even is the name of the album? Like I
think it's the greater than.
Yeah.
I think it's like the greater than or equal to sign.
I am greater than I was. Very very nice album title. But honestly, I think that album is like it shows the lyrical genius that 21 Savage is able to reach.
Very true.
Like ASMR, a lot, featuring J. Cole. That was a nice feature by J. Cole.
That was beautiful.
I
think it's number 1 on like Apple Music.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. But like ASMR, when he starts to whisper like this and it gets super late. Hey.
He did that in what's his name? The other guy. Metro Boomin's
Metro
album.
Boomin, yeah. I don't know why I want to say Gunna.
Yeah, I mean Gunna is probably.
He's on the album, but
a
I'm
lot.
not.
I feel like.
10 Freaky Girls. No, that's the name of the song that comes after it. Whatever that song is called, he starts whispering like this, and it gets super late. I think so. Maybe.
Hang outside and hang outside.
Don't come out the house.
Yeah, that might be it.
Hang outside.
Set your ass up and hit a boat, nigga. But anyways.
But yeah, like he's like literally just whispering into the mic, and it's super lit.
It's 100% better than his old.
Like I think it's called Dip Dip or Drip Drip. No, Dip Dip. And the one line I remember from that song is like, he's like, yeah, I'm super fly, bitches call me McLovin. Something like that.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's like one of the most like iconic old 21 Savage lines. But he like from that to now, I am greater than I was.
Yeah.
And that's a fact for 21 Savage. Like,
honestly.
Like damn.
Yeah.
And like even later to my mama. Again, like lyrically pretty great. Actually, now that I think about it, and now that I remember, J. Cole did say something about Tekashi in his verse. He's like, pray for Tekashi, because he has to think about how he got to the top and think about if it was worth it. Something like that. Yeah, that's not how it goes, but that's what he was saying.
Paraphrasing.
Yeah. So yeah, Tekashi is in jail. And J. Cole saying like now he has to think about all the things he's done to get to the top, because it's not his music. Let's be honest. Tekashi did not get to the top because of his music. He got it to the top because of his trolling. Like everyone knows Tekashi because of what he does for Instagram, and now J. Cole's saying like, was that worth it? Like now you have to think about, you have all that time to yourself in jail, and you got to think about, was all that trolling worth it? It's crazy when you think about it. Like J. Cole really speaks facts sometimes.
J. Cole and Kendrick are the current fathers of rap right now. All right. I'd say Drake is an uncle. Drake is an uncle right now.
Drake's the fun uncle.
He's a fun uncle.
That you always like want to hang out with because he's like super cool, doesn't have kids. Exactly. I mean, Drake has a kid now, but you get the thing. You get the
damn. He's gonna get you too. Watch out.
Yeah, he's about to start threatening me, but you can't threaten me. Remember, we're the same people. We're the same person.
Yeah. Watch him say bullshit. If he ever comes around watching this, but what's it called? Drake is that fun uncle that you like to mess around with. You know, people could throw shots at him.
Yeah, he's like close to your age, so like you don't really think of him as an uncle, maybe like a really close cousin.
Exactly. And then you gotta have respect for those serious fathers and other uncles. Yeah. It's like, oh shit,
to have like a well-established family job. They like raise their kids well.
No bad bone in their body. Speak the truth always.
Yeah, that's J. Cole and Kendrick for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And I didn't even know that. Actually, speaking of which, Drake on his Instagram story last night or something was with J. Cole.
With J. Cole
in the Wraith. No Casper.
Low key, and I was low key. I don't know. I feel like J. Cole was like a little embarrassed by the whole thing because like Drake was like, we ghosty or something, and J. Cole was like, shut the fuck up.
I don't get this Toronto lingo.
I know. Well, honestly, yeah.
I wonder what they were cooking up.
Honestly, I feel like they were just like cooling, talking about music. I would love to be in the backseat of that car.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, think about it.
Holy.
J. Cole and Drake having a conversation, and I'm just cooling on my phone while they're getting some, I don't know, In and Out. Where does Drake live? California, Calabasas? Kanye's next door? I don't know.
No. I mean, well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that would be so awesome, to be honest with you. I'd record the conversation, but like
imagine that conversation. Like, wow. Like, it doesn't even have to be about anything or about anything important. They're just like,
what you eat for breakfast?
And
I had some oatmeal and some blueberries in it. Cold world. Genius, write this down. No, honestly, I can see that though.
Yeah, honestly. So I mean, it'd be cool. Have J. Cole and Drake ever had a song together?
Yeah. In the morning.
In the morning. Yep.
When I hit it in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know any of
that. It's been a minute then. So another song with them on it, that'd be lit.
Yo, speaking of which, like Drake collabing with people, I saw something on like some type of Instagram page, and it was like, who should The Weeknd do a collab album with? And like I saw all the comments. Think about The Weeknd and Drake together on some Crew Love, but a whole album, a whole joint album.
All I can think of is like the trilogy and Take Care put together.
That's scary.
The world would be crying.
The whole world.
Like
even that, like the happiest guy like he's in his room right now in tears listening to that song.
Yep.
Like it affects everyone.
Like Marvin's Room is here. If they ever did a collab album, it's up here in the feels spectrum. Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you, they have a couple songs on both albums already, like together.
Yeah.
Like Crew Love. I think The Weeknd has one with Live For. Remember Live For?
Live For. Mm-hmm.
That type of stuff. I mean, Weeknd's new style, Drake's new style. There's no telling what they could do.
Oh man,
that worries me. Honestly, I feel like I think it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna start crying right now. It's sad boy hours.
Sad boy hours, man.
Wow. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see that happen. Because, yeah, Drake's been collabing with a couple people, with a lot of people. Bad Bunny, for one. And then Bad Bunny released his album. That, if you haven't heard that album, go listen to that now. Like, you don't even have to understand Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
You can just feel it.
True.
That's a good album.
I don't even know Spanish. I'm bobbing my head to it.
Exactly.
Like, honestly, like, his lyrics could be like, fuck Angel Srafel, yeah. I'm like, this guy speaks to me. Like, I don't even know what he's saying, but I love it. Isaias, I trust you to check me if he's saying anything bad. All right. I revoke my trust from you, and I'm giving it to another person that knows Spanish.
But yeah, Bad Bunny's album, it's pretty lit.
It's a weird title. What's it called? Like times 1,000 PRE.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere. I read on Genius that he came up with that because of I don't remember. But
all right, put that out the window. What's up?
Just forget.
Forget what he just said.
Yeah,
he's drinking coffee for a reason, guys.
But yeah, so and it's like his first, like his debut album. Like he's been around, but he hasn't dropped an actual album. And for his first album, it's pretty nice. Mm-hmm. Like, now that I think about it, who's had another good like debut album?
Debut?
Yeah. Like their first ever, like not including like the mixtapes and the like EPs or whatever, but like an actual album.
It's the first one that comes to mind for me is the trilogy, because the trilogy is basically, I think, 3 mixtapes The Weeknd did, all into one. So I guess that's his first official album. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that.
Maybe.
I mean, half of it just him going like, but it's lit.
I'm like, oh my god, I feel you. I was thinking about Frank Ocean, but he had something like the Lonnie Bro collection, and that wasn't really that good.
Yeah,
it was like before Orange, yeah.
Even
Creator.
To be honest, I don't like Tyler the Creator's old stuff.
Okay, like, I thought you said you just don't like him. I got a little too excited with my reaction. You don't like his old stuff?
Like a lot of his old stuff, I just
like Wolf, Goblin,
yeah,
that type of stuff.
I like one of the old songs or one of the few old songs that he did is I think Domo. Yeah, Domo something.
I think it's just Domo. Wait, is it like a number?
Yeah, like 83.
Domo,
I don't
23?
know. 20 something with a 3, something like that. But that's like one of the few like old Tyler the Creator songs I actually like. I don't know. I just didn't like him back then.
Don't you like Yonkers? If you say you don't like Yonkers, you're in the very low minority.
I mean, to be honest, I don't remember what that sounds like. So
dun, 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 dun. I'm a fucking Triceratops. No, I'm not.
I don't remember.
That's like one of the most iconic beats I've ever heard in my life. He's like, he eats a beetle in like the music video. Yonkers. Tyler the Creator. Wow. I gotta educate this guy after this podcast, guys. Oh my god.
But yeah. Wow. So I don't know about his debut album. The first album I remember hearing about Tyler the Creator was Cherry Bomb or something with Cherry.
Cherry Bomb is one of the albums. I think it's like his second most recent one.
Yeah, I think that's the first like album that I like listened to him, and I was like, not for me. Wow. Another guy that's not for me that everyone likes is Post Malone. Yeah. I don't know why. I just don't like how he sounds.
Yeah.
Like I've tried to like him, and there's maybe like a few songs that I do like, but no. Like his new song, Wow or Whoa, Wow.
No, it's not not really giving me the vibes.
Yeah.
I like Post Malone songs. Like, I like Post Malone, like the old Post Malone, like with let's see, Holyfield. Remember Holyfield? On God. Boy bands.
Candy Paint.
Candy Paint.
I like that.
Yeah. I like it. I like Candy Paint. That's cool. I guess.
You know, some songs just have like a memory attached to them. So whenever you hear that song or think of that song, that memory comes up. And it may be a good or bad memory. Who knows? But that memory always comes up.
Candy Paint when I walk out. Alright. I gotta stop being petty.
For me, it's usually like, well, I guess it's kind of like songs, but I really remember like albums. Like for me, More Life, I will always remember like the album More Life in correlation, like I'll think of it in correlation with California, because More Life came out the Friday of when I went on my road trip to California, and like the whole time I was just listening to that. And just imagine you're driving down PCH, you're PCH cruising with More Life playing in the background, like some passion fruit, and you're driving down that highway with the ocean on your right, like clear skies, nice and sunny. You hear the waves crashing.
Like midday?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that.
You hear the waves crashing. It's a little breezy, so you hear the wind a little. More Life. Yeah. So More Life will always be like, I will always think of whenever I go to California, I'll play More Life. Another one is Kanye's album, The Life of Pablo, that came out second semester senior year. And
early? That was in high school.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I didn't even think about it.
Yep.
See,
I just remember it because I remember the situation.
Yeah.
But second semester senior year, I was like in my feels half the semester.
Now we know. Now we know.
And the album had just come out, so I was listening to the album a lot. That actually like got me like super into Kanye. And so yeah, I will always correlate that with the feelings I was feeling at that time. So it's weird how you correlate music with like emotions and memories you've had before.
Very true.
Also at the same time, I listened to like Rihanna's album, the one with like Love is on the Brain. I think it's literally like her yeah, isn't that the last album she's put out?
Yeah. Rihanna's been doing everyone dirty without, with not putting out an album.
I think I did see something though that she's dropping something next year.
2019, she is. But low key, she's like, everyone's going off on her for like not dropping an album. Have you heard like the stuff with Lil Uzi? So you know how long it's been since he's promised to drop one album.
Eternal,
whatever.
Yeah,
satanic. What's it called? Everyone's going off about Lil Uzi, like making memes about like him not dropping it.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. Like same thing with Rihanna right now.
Yeah, but at least Rihanna like has been doing something besides like music. Like she has Fenty, like
a whole fucking.
It's like makeup and clothes, or is it like only lingerie? I don't know, but she's been like, she's a businesswoman.
Oh, Rihanna, amazing lady. Lil Uzi's out here just smoking weed, probably praising Satan. Satan ass. I don't really like him anymore.
I don't even know. It's only the third day out here.
That's what I think there was a meme like that. It was like Lil Uzi in hell. I don't even know. It's my third day out here. I don't know. That guy's just so weird.
Yeah. But his music, wow.
I don't know. It's like, I remember I was talking to someone about like trying to justify Lil Uzi's music, but it was kind of like fucked up because like he literally said like if you listen to my music now, it's like you're going to hell type shit.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like trying to justify it to someone in my head. I didn't say it out loud. I was just like messing around.
Uh-huh.
I was like, okay, so you know how we like, you know, we love like Thriller, right? Or like or like Billie Jean, right? But we think about what the artist did in their personal life, more like public life.
Yeah.
Very I can't stand with them type you know activities. Can't do the same with Uzi. But
see, at that point you gotta I think I've said this before, you gotta separate the art from the artist. Like biggest example right now is Kanye. Crazy Kanye. That's like a big one. You gotta separate the artist and what he's doing from like the music he puts out.
Very true.
Cause he still puts out good music, still produces good beats. He will always be remembered as one of the greats for sure. He's just not. He's not in good state now.
Boy, is he crazy. Honestly, I don't know if I should call him crazy anymore because he said he's dealing with mental illnesses.
Yeah.
And I don't think you should be calling someone crazy if they're dealing with that. But, like, wow, Kanye, just wow.
But like, I don't even know what to believe anymore.
Yeah, I really hope he's not, like, making, like, mental illness a front for him, like, to use, like, as an excuse. But if he really is dealing with what he's saying he's dealing with,
yeah,
you know, all power to him. Good luck, but jeez, man.
Yeah.
Stuff he's doing.
Yep.
Kanye, come over to the podcast, you know?
Yeah.
Share your interest with us.
I know you in Chi-Town right now, enjoying your hometown. What was it? He posted a video. He was on like a bicycle. Or no. He was like in one of those like taxi bicycles.
Yeah.
Like sitting in the back, and he was like, this is my Biciclago, I think. He like makes bicycle with like a popular car. That's but I don't even know if that's what it was. That's the first thing that came to my mind. So he's wildin', but
very creative too.
Yeah.
You know what I've noticed? Like I remember I was reading something about like those painters that like go do crazy things like Van Gogh cutting off his ear and whatnot.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta have a little bit of crazy if you're that creative.
Yeah.
Like, not gonna lie.
Honestly, I feel like because of how creative these people get, it just like they can't even process how like their creativity is like going. So they just do random crazy stuff. I think there's a saying where like when with like geniuses, like Albert Einstein type of genius, like people think you're crazy with the new ideas you're coming up with until like they realize like, oh, you're right. Like people always think geniuses are crazy. I think that happened with Einstein. Like
actually I think they thought he was stupid or something like that.
Yeah. Or
he had like D's or something as a kid. There was like a famous thing, like like you know how Michael Jordan like
didn't make his high school
varsity.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Fun fact, by the way, I think I looked it up. He didn't.
I think
get varsity. He
did.
But not until like he was an upperclassman.
Yeah.
Like a sophomore.
Yeah, I do remember seeing something like that. Like he eventually did get on his team, but he didn't at first, and that's the point that everyone always wants to make. Like Michael Jordan didn't make his team. But yeah, like the greats weren't always great, or they were always looked down upon.
Exactly.
Like I guarantee you, like those old Renaissance painters, Michelangelo, Rembrandt. Wait, was Rembrandt in the Renaissance era? I don't know.
He was in the Baroque. I'm kidding. I don't know.
No, actually, that sounds right.
Fact check me. I don't know. We'll see.
You always gotta fact check us.
Yeah.
I bet like people probably thought they're like crazy, or like with the new like art style of like very abstract. The stuff people say they can a third grader can make type of stuff. I feel like it's the same way. Like currently we think it's very not artistic at all, but maybe in the future people are going to be like, wow, that was like, those are masterpieces type of thing. We never know.
Never know, man.
Never know. That's why you should always go and create something, because it might be, you might be remembered in history as making something great, even though right now you're not looked at as like a great. Persevere.
All you young kids out there watching this, if there are any, persevere. You know, you gotta do your best. Adrian! You just gotta go for it, man. Just do. I'm too tired to do that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm so fucking tired.
We need Justin for that.
Where's
We need to get Justin on this podcast.
Justin?
He'll be on this podcast. Oh, yeah. I remember I told you guys that someone was supposed to be on this podcast this episode. But apparently they have worse communication skills than he does. And she's out of town. In like Wyoming. Whatever.
At least I'm not number one anymore. Thank God.
So, speaking of perseverance, 2018, it's about to wrap up. It is currently the 30th. Yeah, the 30th of December.
No, I think the 31st. No, 31st.
It's the 30th. Yeah, it's the 30th. But you guys are probably watching this in the new year, because this isn't going to go up to like Wednesday or Thursday. So Happy New Year, first of all. Welcome to 2019.
Loki, we should have started with that. I'm not going to. We should have started with that. You're like, oh my God, you even wish me a Happy New Year? Oh my God, delete. Someone's going to dislike your thing now.
But yeah, Happy New Year. We're speaking to you from the past. Think about that. Wow.
Should do Ancient Aliens thing in the background.
Or the X-Files theme song. The like, yeah, that they always use for the Illuminati.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2019. We were just talking about perseverance and how you should stay strong in your goals. And that's what you should do this new year. Like, everyone always like, oh, what are your New Year's resolutions and how are you going to stick to them? But like, make 2019 the year that you stick to your resolutions. Now, obviously, there's also that mindset that if you really wanted to get something done, like if you really wanted to set this goal, you wouldn't wait for a specific date like New Year's to start that. If you really wanted to get this goal going, like you'd start it right now instead of waiting for a date to like start it. So there's that mindset, which is true. Like if you really want something, like you just start now. Don't wait until the new year. But I can see both sides. Like I can see why people want to wait, because some people need like a, not a deadline, but the complete opposite of a deadline. Like they need to know when to start. Like they need they need structure. Like a foundation. Yeah. Like if their goal is to get fit, obviously they can go to the gym right now. But they want to go but they want to wait till the new year to start getting fit.
You got to start your habits early, everyone. That's what it is for
me. True. Also, if you're going to the gym, then you're going to run into all the other New Year's resolutioners, which apparently is what they're called.
Yeah. There's a lot of people I heard like during the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and then halfway through, they're all gone,
getting cut.
Yeah. So that's why perseverance. But back to what I was saying. So yeah, wait for the new year if you want to, but like if you really can, start right now. While you're watching this in New Year, but start right now anyways. But yeah, some people just need that like structure, like they're the really like organized thinkers, like bullet point everything out. All right, now on New Year's I'm gonna start doing this, and then from there I'm gonna do this, and this, and this. Instead of just be like, I want to get fit, let me go work out right now. So I can see both sides. For me, I'm kind of like a mixture of both. Like, yeah, like let's see what I don't even. Wow, I was about to say I don't have goals.
What are we doing here, man? If you don't have goals.
Exactly. Goals.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna leave.
But one of my goals is to buy. One of my goals is to be able to save up enough money to be able to get a better place so that I could do more creative stuff. And that's a pretty big goal because I gotta save a lot of money because I started paying my student loans. Like,
responsible.
Adultness.
I love it.
So that's one of my goals, and obviously I can start right now, which I kind of have been. But then the holidays happened, and buying gifts happened, and yeah. So
same here, by the way.
yeah. The holidays. Hope you all had a happy holidays.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Let's just get it out the way. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Halloween. Hope you guys had a great Easter too, you know?
Any other holiday we forgot to mention?
Happy Memorial Day.
Actually, I think today is happy Kwanzaa, if you celebrate Kwanzaa.
It's Kwanzaa?
The only reason I know that is because it's one of the Snapchat filters.
Wow. I don't even know what Kwanzaa's about, bro. I feel so bad. Like, I feel like I gotta, like, respect it because, like, I don't know, it has to do with, like, Africans or something. But, like, what is it, bro? Like, African Santa? Like, what is it about?
African Santa?
I don't know, man. Oh, by the way, there's an Ethiopian Christmas. Have you heard about that?
Yes.
I'm gonna have 2 Christmases.
Just in case you didn't know, he's Ethiopian.
Everyone thinks I'm African American. I am, but
I was about to say he is.
kind of am, but like not in that way. If you know what I mean. That's for another podcast, by the way. Because there's people that like determine their identity based on where they're from.
Yeah.
Not based on like their cultural roots.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if I was born in Japan or something, I wouldn't call myself Japanese.
Unless you're really influenced by the Japanese culture.
Yeah, that's
right.
True.
Yeah.
Unless there's something about it that captivates me.
Yeah, that's a great topic for another time.
Yeah.
But set goals, and if you're one of those organized thinkers and like you're waiting for the new year, get a game plan, set it all out for at least 2 months. Set like a game plan of what you're gonna do every day or every week to reach your goal, so that you can persevere. Because it takes like 2 to 3 weeks to create a good habit.
Yeah, 21 days.
But it takes even shorter than that to like create a bad habit, I think, or a unhealthy habit or whatever. Because like bad, unhealthy habits are just generally easier to do than a healthy, good habit.
True.
Like for the most part, people just want to stay home and be lazy instead of go to the gym and get fit. So that's where that perseverance comes in, to stay with your goals, to stay with your New Year's resolutions, and your discipline. That's the other word. Discipline.
Yeah.
discipline is a huge thing. I've come to realize, like, discipline is the thing you need when you're laying in bed early morning and you're just like, I don't want to get up to go work out, or I don't want to get up to make myself a good breakfast before work. That's where you got that discipline. It needs to click. And you're like, I'm not going to be lazy anymore. Grrr.
You know, this is like the most like spread out like motivational talk I've ever heard ever. Like, this is like, you're so like everywhere right now. It's hilarious, bro. Like, I remember you started growling at the camera, Isaias. What? Wasn't that coffee, bro? Is it crack? No, you don't have to lie to me. Is it, you slipped some crack when I wasn't looking.
This is why I'm not a motivational speaker.
And there goes the crack. All right. Isaias is not a druggie at all.
So yeah, discipline. Create some discipline. And honestly, have a good routine set out so that you can
realistic
routine. Yeah. When you set a routine, don't set like a to-do list for like things you need to do, but like make a schedule for your day, like an ideal day that you want, like an equal balance of like productivity and leisure time.
Exactly. I definitely agree with that. Yeah.
Like you can't just make a schedule like, oh, I need to do this, this, and this. Then you're gonna like after a while you're gonna be like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like it's boring to have to do this, this, and this all the time. Instead, be like, all right, I need to do this and this, and then I can go watch one episode of a show, and then go back and do this, and this. Like it has to be a nice balance, and that way you won't bore yourself, you won't tire yourself out, you won't get like bored of doing your good habit. So that will definitely help. Make a schedule you want, not a schedule you think you need to have.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Definitely, man.
That's what you need to do all 2019. Turn that 6 upside down. It's a 9 now.
9. Numerical value. And also symbolic.
So 2019 about to be the year of prosperity for all of you, like 60 viewers of this podcast.
Man, 2019 is the year I get a car, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's a goal right there.
That's a goal. Yeah, that's about it. I'll find some other goals in 2019.
The thing I struggle with a lot is like remembering and like writing down my goals, because that's like a very like first day of school type of thing. Oh, what are your goals? Write them down so you can like actually do them. Which, because they tell you that because writing down your goals makes you like remember them easier and like stick to them. Yeah. But because of that, because of you having to do it in school, when you want to do it like out of school, like in your personal life, like you have your goals that you want to do, then you remember that you used to do that in school and you're just like, oh, that's gross. I don't want to do that. But it helps. And you just gotta separate the bad memory of school, I guess, because we all have bad memories of school. And having to do all these dumb like setting goals and what's the other thing? Icebreakers. With your icebreakers usually include what your goals are or what do you want to do in life.
Exactly, brain gym.
Yep. So just
tell us how you really feel, man, about school, huh?
Oh.
Just look at one of his old videos. You'll know how he feels.
It's like episode 7 or something.
7, yeah, maybe episode 7.
Or maybe just like every episode, I just throw a little bit of that in there.
Minute 13. 21 seconds in. Whatever.
That's the common theme of this episode. Or of all the episodes, there's an underlying theme of
fuck school. Yeah, I get it, Isaias. Definitely.
But yeah, have good goals, set a good schedule for yourself, and discipline. That's pretty much it for 2019. That's what you got to do. Simple as that.
Simple, yeah.
Obviously. So yeah, that'll do it for this episode. Again, Happy New Year. You're watching this in the new year. Comment down below what your New Year's resolutions are and what you're gonna do to stay with them. Like, don't be that person who was working out the beginning of the year and then goes back to being a couch potato.
We don't like couch potatoes.
We don't like couch potatoes. That's actually is one of my goals, to get fit, not to be a couch potato, obviously.
Okay, good. I hope so.
So yeah, let us know down below in the comments, and we just want to see your good goals, or at least some goals. Like someone comment something.
Give us something, man. I don't want to find out you guys just bum ass viewers.
Our goal is to get comments on our podcasts. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, or smash that notification bell, as these other YouTubers say. And that's it for this episode. We will see you on the next one. Peace.